Mr. Phil Chung, Chief Executive Officer of Operating Company of IICC, which is KINEXIN Convention Management Private Limited. Thank you very much for your precious time, Mr. Chung.
Thank you.
And it would be appreciated if you share your comments and thoughts throughout the interview. Our first question, could you please introduce KINEXIN Convention Management Private Limited to the viewers?
KINEXIN Convention Management Private Limited was established under Indian law back in 2018. And we are basically the operating company for India International Convention Expo Center, shortly called IICC, that is being built in Dwarka Sector 25, New Delhi. It is quite adjacent to the New Delhi's largest international airport called IGI Airport, and also Aerocity, where there are so many deluxe hotels available for exhibition and convention guests. So KINEXIN is a joint venture company. So we took the consortium with one of Korea's largest trade fair organizer. So that is Isang Networks. Together with Isang Networks, and my company is Korea's largest venue owner as well as venue operator called KINTEX, that is Korea International Exhibition Center. So it's a joint venture company between those two, operator as well as organizer. So we are also producing so many international shows and conventions in all over the places. Even KINTEX alone is producing the shows and conferences in more than 8 different countries. And Isang Networks is staging the nation's largest housing fair, machinery fair, and pet fair, VR, AR, mixed reality shows, and adhesive and coating fair, to just to name a few. And while KINTEX as a venue organizer, we call it venue organizer because our main function is run the largest venue, several venues in the nation, also outside of the nation. And KINTEX is also organizing fairs as a venue organizer. So as a venue organizer, we have a profile for about 30 trade shows. I even by myself organize so many trade fairs in Korea, mostly international shows in the form of joint venture, and we acquired small shows and so forth. So that's basically the introduction of KINEXIN Convention Management Private Limited. That is my company, and our company, and that is the operator of IICC venue, as I just mentioned.
Thank you very much for your wonderful introductions of KINEXIN Convention Management Private Limited. Our second question, Mr. Chung, could you introduce IICC venue, which is currently operated by your company?
IICC venue is now being built. The construction progress is about 70%. It has been prolonged due to the unanticipated COVID-19 crisis. But now the construction is robustly going on again, together with our counterparts in the construction side, and we are developing so many good relationships with our future clients for the venue. And IICC venue will be one of the nation's largest venue when it's completed in many years with 2 phases of development. I'm looking forward to see the first phase of development that is expected to be opened next year. Even with the first phase of the development of IICC, you will have a tremendous exhibition center. The indoor size of the exhibition center will be about 60,000 indoor square meter indoor. That is comprised of two dividable gigantic trade show halls. But two basic units can be divided again into 8 different small and medium-sized, I better just call it medium-sized halls. So you can literally think you can run concurrently 8 different shows under one roof. That will be an amazing thing. So things will be really manageable under that almost columnless structure. And even ceiling height of each exhibition venue will be 16 clear ceiling height, according to ACOM, who is ACOM and L&T, who is a construction master companies. And now the halls are emerging as a really magnificent one, even from above. I just saw it. And there comes another separate building, which is Convention Center, IICC Convention Center. And IICC Convention Center is being built right next to the Exhibition Center, but they are both interconnected, indoor. So all indoor structure. You don't need to go outside to find another building here and there. And even Exhibition Center, as I just mentioned, they are all connected by a moving walkway. So when 2 phases completed, you will see a 1 kilometer long moving walkway that is unprecedented. It's better than the airport. So organizer would love that. And for the convention part, the convention building will be magnificent. That is a 7-story building, also comprised of 15 dividable meeting rooms, including one huge auditorium, seating people up to more than 6,000 peps. So even that auditorium covering 1st floor to 4th floor, covering 4 floors within its structure only, will be one of the nation's largest auditorium. You can literally put whatever types of the events, because it is comprised of a wonderful seating, like tier sitting, bleachers setup, all escalating seating. It's going to be a multi-purpose event arena also, so you can literally put international conventions like UN conventions and presidential meetings, and you can even put some middle and small size expos concurrently in that area, and even that auditorium can be divided into 2 parts. The ceiling height is really high. You will see all those details in our organizer's guide, which is fully downloadable from our website. And the second largest the meeting facility is Grand Ballroom, that is situated in the 5th floor of the convention center. And they can sit people up to 2,400 people at a time. Actually, it's going to be more than that, but our conservative figure will be 2,400 people. Grand Ballroom, wonderful AV equipment. You don't need to bring AV equipment from outside. Besides some special, very, very ultra special effect, but within each and every meeting facility, you will have wonderful, impeccable auditory equipments and screens, LCD, LED, and all those equipments. So basically, you can literally run whatever type of special meetings utilizing our existing equipment without bringing everything from outside. And in between those 2 gigantic meeting facilities, you will see another 13 more dividable meeting rooms. So they are mostly large scale and also middle scale meeting rooms. So while you are concurrently running huge exhibitions, right next to the building within exhibition center, and you can literally run lots of concurrent related conferences and meetings and conventions at the same time. So, and this is literally a world-class facility. Even the facade of the convention center, even I never seen that kind of largest, media facade that is about 3,000 in its size. So it's a kind of wonderful media facade. You can promote your shows and conferences, a very special promotional effect to the city. So these buildings are fully funded and built by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry of India through the vehicle of IICC Limited, which is my counterpart of the India, and we are their consultant until commercial operation date, and even after commercial operation date. Also, before and after commercial operation date, we are the operator of the venue. And we are now in the process of bringing our global network and organizing, supporting know-how from many occasions, and we are implementing that into my organization. So I have no doubt that IICC operating company KINEXIN will make a wonderful vehicle which can support organizing from within the country or even the ones from outside of the country for long term, so that they can be wonderfully incubated, supported by us, and so that we can grow together in size, increasing the general pool of the minds of India.